Welcome to Take a Notion. Are you scared of sewing curves? I'm going to show you how to do it with hardly any trouble at all. We are going to go from this, with this arc for a double wedding ring. We're going to put these together and we're going to get this, and it's going to be very easy. So come along and I'm going to show you how to do it. Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to Take a Notion. We are here today. I am finishing up my arcs that I've made for my double wedding ring. I've got them all sewn and now it's time to iron. So there's a lot of different irons out there on the market. There's cordless irons, there's small irons, there's steamers. I just prefer a regular old school iron. I do have a small one that I use for smaller pieces when I don't feel like dragging out the big one. I do use steam sometimes on certain things. Certain things you shouldn't use steam on. But for this is 100% cotton. We're going to use steam. And the rule of thumb for making steam, you need to follow your manufacturer's instructions for your iron. It's always good to use distilled water in your iron so it doesn't rust or get nasty inside. Make sure that after you have to unplug it every time when you get done. It's just safety. I make sure that if I'm not going to be in the room for a while, I always unplug my iron. So I do not leave it plugged in overnight. Some automatically turn off, but you can't ever trust that. So we always want to follow safety protocols and just make sure you're unplugging your iron when you get done in the afternoon or the evening, whatever you're doing. We're gonna do this, and hopefully I'm gonna get all of these done today, and hopefully I will be able to show you how to sew curves after I get this done. Curves are okay, they're easy. I know it scares some people. It scared me at first, but if you take your time and you pin your pieces so they don't slip, especially when you in the beginning when you're a beginner. Some people, and I even see this today, they feel very confident that they can do it without pinning. When it's something very important, like for this quilt, it's going to go up for auction, I want to pin everything. It takes more time to pin, but you get better accuracy. Your seams line up better, in my opinion, and it just looks better. Case in point, I pinned this one when I put it together, and the seams line up. So does that on that side. They all line up, and it doesn't hurt that these pieces from AccuQuilt have the little thingy on them, the arrow that you can line up. That's foolproof. You line it up, sew it, it's good. And I'll go over this later when I show you how to sew curves, how to nest seams together where they will lay flat and they will look the best. You want to put your best work out there. And a good rule of thumb, if you wouldn't buy the product, chances are somebody else will not buy the product. Commenting on the steam coming out, some time ago when I first started crafting several years back, it got pretty hot in here in my room, and my mom kind of dubbed it the sweatshop, charity sweatshop. So and yeah, we see the steam coming up, but for 100% cotton fabric, and for a really good quilt, you're going to want to press your seams. You don't have to open every seam, and I'm going to be pressing my seams all one direction. and it will lay flat and it will look great. So look for some video on sewing curves after I go through this whole pile of arcs and get them all ironed. Hi, welcome back. So we have all of our arcs pressed. I needed to let you know that I'm using a 100% wool pressing mat. I will leave a link to that mat in the description box below. Just know if you click on it, I may get a small commission because I'm an affiliate for Amazon, which I really do appreciate your support. It helps my small business. So we're going to be using this arc first. We're going to be sewing this to these. And I am going to show you how to put curves together. So come along with me and let's tackle this.